Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. I'm a food scientist and chemical engineer, and in today's video, we are going to talk about what causes a hormonal belly. So let's get started. So there are a variety of conditions that can cause imbalanced hormones. Now, hormones are messengers that help regulate metabolism, regulate stress, regulate sex drive, and a lot of important vital functions in the body. When these signals get crossed up and mixed up, it can lead to imbalances which result in a concentrated weight gain, specifically in the torso, called hormonal belly. And in this video, I'm gonna go through a lot of those things that cause them, and you can see which ones apply to your situation. So the first thing that can cause hormonal belly is thyroid dysfunction, specifically hypothyroidism. Now, the thyroid hormone regulates your metabolism. And when you have hypothyroidism, it means you have an underactive thyroid, which means you are going to see a downregulation of the metabolism and things are going to function slower. As a result of this can cause hormonal belly when your body is not producing enough of the thyroid hormone. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive Kidney Diseases, weight gain in the abdomen, specifically lower abdomen, is one of the most common signs of hypothyroidism. And specifically, the American Thyroid Association also notes that this type of concentration in the lower abdomen isn't always necessarily the accumulation of body fat, but it can also be the accumulation of fluid as well as salt retention, causing the perception of a belly. Now, if you do have hypothyroidism and you are on medication for it, what you can expect is to drop at least 10% of some of that water fluid retention while on thyroid medication. However, for the rest of it, it's going to be the result of proper nutrition, caloric deficit, and so on and so forth. But if you do have this issue, I do encourage you to consult with your doctor because at least 10% of it will be remedied through proper medication. Now, the next one is the cortisol hormone. Cortisol hormone is what is known to cause stress in the body. And when the cortisol hormone levels are high, it will result in a concentration specifically in the abdomen, nowhere else but the abdomen. When a person feels anxious or stressed, the body goes into this fight or flight mode, and the adrenal glands are responsible for creating the cortisol hormone, which tells the body to store more fat, specifically in the abdomen as well as in the face. So this is why stress management is so important. Now, if you do have a much higher aggravated level of chronic stress all the time, you could have something known as Cushing's syndrome, which I encourage you to consult one-on-one with a doctor on medication for that. But managing stress is so important. Exercising to get those stress levels down, properly making lifestyle changes to your circle, your relationships, things of that nature are so crucial to ensuring that your cortisol levels are stable, so that way your body is not in a constant fight or flight mentality. The next hormone that can be causing hormonal belly is leptin. Now, leptin is the hormone that sends a signal to the brain letting you know that you are full. Once you are full and you get that signal in the brain, your body will naturally have a desire to eat less. The problem is when you eat more and more and more and you begin to have more and more fat cells on the body, there can be a disruption between the brain and this leptin hormone where your body should be getting the signal that it is full, that it has had plenty of food. But when that does not happen, when your body has had enough food, it's called leptin resistance, because leptin is supposed to tell your body that you have eaten enough. And when your brain does not get that signal, you will continue to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, even though you are already full. Leptin resistance is actually a very serious problem. And if you are experiencing this type of thing where you eat and you never feel quite full, it could be an early indicator of leptin resistance. Research suggests that leptin resistance is primarily caused by inflammation. So exercising to help minimize inflammation, as well as going on an anti-inflammatory diet, will also help minimize these triggers and causing the body to no longer receive those signals that you are effectively full, when you may be full and your body's just not getting that signal that you are. That is, in essence, is leptin resistance. So those are some things that you can do, and these are the types of things that will also be built into my hormonal reset plan that I will be launching early this summer. So last but not least, we are going to be talking about estrogen. So estrogen dominance can definitely be a precursor to the hormonal belly. However, having estrogen levels that are too low can also result in hormonal belly. And when your estrogen levels are too low, what ends up happening is you will experience low libido, low sex drive, and as a result, this can cause a concentration of abdominal fat below the navel. Now, the next signs include polycystic ovarian syndrome, menopause, as well as irregular periods. So if you're watching this and you feel like you are gaining weight specifically in the abdomen, and you feel like the onset of it has been as a result of just changes in your body and your lifestyle, maybe changes in your medications in recent years, and you feel that you're making your best efforts to eat healthy, but you feel like you are just stuck, what I encourage you to do is to get a hormone panel right away to accurately diagnose which hormones are imbalanced. So you want to get your thyroid levels tested, you want to get your cortisol levels tested, leptin tested, as well as the estrogen hormones as well, and progesterone. So once you have that information, you will be able to pinpoint with a much higher level of accuracy how to properly make changes in your nutrition to combat this, because I think that there's a lot of women specifically struggling with hormonal belly, and there are not enough resources telling us how to eat, what to look for, what ranges you should be in, and that is what I am going to continue to do in this video series, going more in depth in each of these facets depending on what type of hormone imbalance you specifically have and how to overcome that. So please comment below any questions, concerns, things you want to know, but I will be coming out with this hormonal reset program early this summer. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with the updates of when it'll be available, when you guys can pre-order, when it will be launched, and everything that it will include. It will include a meal plan. There will be a reset plan in there, as well as a lifestyle plan. I will also be including resources for exercise as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this was beneficial to you, please give the video a thumbs up. Please share with a friend, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.